Bounce. The bounce strategy is best used when you expect price to head towards your trigger trend line, reject, and you want to catch the move following that rejection. So in this case, we have the alpha trigger. We're looking for a short and we're using the bounce strategy. What we're expecting price to do is head up to alpha, reject, and we want to catch that short down. The bounce strategy comes with 4 distinct conditions. So the first, distance to activate, gives the percentage from the alpha trend line that you want VEMA to start taking action on this trade if price gets within. So if we set that to 1% and I change that to 1, you'll see my risk to reward tool moves down, because now VEMA would simply enter as soon as price crosses that 1% of alpha threshold. The next condition that I can add is a distance to confirm. So distance to confirm is the distance that I want to see price reject from the alpha trend line before I enter this position. If I set my distance to confirm to 2%, you'll see that VEMA moves my risk reward tool entry down to the 2% mark, because that is now the highest possible price that VEMA will enter at. So what this trade would currently have to do for VEMA to enter is come up to within my 1% activation percentage and then reject outside to my 2% distance to confirm before VEMA would enter this trade. If I want to make sure that the candle closes outside that 2% distance to confirm, really confirming the rejection, I can simply tick the operate on candle close button, and then if price just wicks down to outside the 2% but closes back up within the 2% distance to execute, VEMA won't enter that position. The final condition that I can add is an expiry date. So currently by default, VEMA's trigger trend lines essentially extend to infinity. They don't appear that way on the chart unless you tick the extend to the right and extend to the left settings, but that is how the code works in the back end. If I want an expiry date, if I don't want to take this trade if price comes back in 2 weeks, I can simply set my expiry date to be a week from today, hit OK, and now once that expiry date passes, VEMA will remove this order from the books.